All right, party people. It is officially Friday, and honestly, the day started a little off for me, okay? I had a hard time understanding why it's okay to inject our children and babies with drugs, but and people are getting hurt from that. They're crying out for help. They're saying, I don't know, this is weird. My child's not eating. uh, what they stop developing after these drugs, and there's no, okay, there's been settlements that have been paid out, but other than that, there's no like advision or warning for the future people who might be taking these drugs, right? So we have this group of people, and then we have another group of people that are in jail because of a natural drug called marijuana. So I'm just really confused. And also because there's no studies or proven that marijuana is actually bad for you, it has bad effects. I mean, depending on what you do with anything, if I smoke, well, I don't know, like an apple, it might not, be the best thing for me. But, everything in moderation or whatever it may be. But it doesn't seem to go with that with the drugs. It's just like, oh, we made more drugs and new drugs, and it's just, it hurts, to see that we're doing this to the human race. But I had to breathe, take a deep breath, and just believe and hope for and know that a change is coming and that we are going to start being a healed uh, species and understanding and intellectual species, and hopefully they will stop drugging us. So, where are we? The Coconut Oil Miracle, Chapter 3, a new weapon against heart disease, saturated fat, and cholesterol. Saturated fat has been labeled a dietary villain that should be avoided at all costs. We buy lean cuts of meat, non-fat milk, and low-fat foods of all types in order to limit our intake of this dreaded substance. But why is saturated fat so bad? There's really only one suggested reason. Saturated fat is easily converted by the liver into cholesterol, which can raise blood cholesterol levels, increasing the risk of heart disease. But, contrary to popular belief, neither saturated fat nor cholesterol causes heart disease. This is a fact that all fat researchers and medical professionals know, but many of the rest of us do not. High blood cholesterol is only one of the so-called risk factors associated with heart disease. What this means is that those people who have heart disease sometimes also have elevated blood cholesterol levels. Not all people with high blood cholesterol develop heart disease, and not everyone with heart disease has high blood cholesterol. If high blood cholesterol were the cause of heart disease, everybody who dies from this disease would have elevated cholesterol levels, but they don't. In fact, most people who have heart disease do not have high blood cholesterol. Other risk factors associated with heart disease include high blood pressure, age, gender, being male, tobacco use, diabetes, obesity, stress, lack of exercise, insulin levels, and homocysteine levels. High blood cholesterol is no more the cause of heart disease than age or male gender is. It's guilty only by association. The term artery clogging saturated fat is a misnomer. The fat that collects in arterial plaque is primarily unsaturated fats, 74%, and cholesterol. Saturated fat does not collect in the arteries like poly and monosaturated fats because it is not easily oxidized, and only oxidized fat ends up as arterial plaque. Vegetable oils are easily oxidized by overprocessing and heating. Furthermore, saturated fat is not the only substance that your liver converts into cholesterol. Other fats and even carbohydrates, the main nutritional component of all fruits, vegetables, and grains, also end up as cholesterol in our bodies. To infer that only saturated fat raises blood cholesterol is grossly inaccurate and misleading. Dun dun dun!